What's up, Soul Fam? I wanted to tell you guys about my favorite book of all time. It's called The Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield. James Redfield. It's like $13 on Amazon, and it just like is a prime example of what's really going on in this reality that we are living in. Of course, we don't know all the answers, and that makes it fun too. Like we're in the unknown, but this book is so good because it can help just, it's just a really good reminder of that we're all on, a special journey to getting to knowing who we are and why we're here, right? Or a lot of us are interested in who we are and why we're here. We're not just like going through the motions, Groundhog Day. Like we want, we want change. We want a revolution, which is all happening right now. I'm sure you've heard that the old world is crumbling so that the new earth can arrive. And a lot of people are waking up right now to that truth, but also a lot of people are in it. We all have our role to play here. And so, but this book is so cool. I'll give you a little summary without trying to spoiler alert it, but basically there's these spiritual insights. There's these 9 spiritual insights, and it's like a manuscript that's in Peru. And so these people leave the US, they go over to Peru, they're trying to find the insights, and the government of Peru is hiding the insights because they think it takes away from the church knowledge. And these insights they're really good for the people. I mean, they help you to, help you to, realize what's going on within and without you. And so let me just like give a little something here. So just so you can see, we'll open to this. We'll open to this random page. It says, for example, do you see how preoccupied everyone has been? This perspective explains a lot. How many people do you know who are obsessed with their work, who are type A or have stress-related diseases, and who can't slow down? They can't slow down because they use their routine to distract themselves, to reduce life to only its practical considerations, and they do this to avoid recalling how uncertain they are about why they live. And it's like, once you start asking the questions, why are we here? What are we doing? Well, I think that a lot of us are here. Well, no, we're all here specifically to help raise this planet. Is moving from an old earth to a new earth. The old world is crumbling. I mean, we see it in the government. We see the control dynamics. It's like, and there's so many people that are waking up right now to that. They are spiritual beings having a human experience, not just human beings that, sometimes have a spiritual experience. We are both. And that's what the soul is. The soul is where the human meets the spirit. And so there are many of us who have lost our spiritual side, but everybody is spiritual. And what that is just tapping in with you, with yourself, with your spirit, with your higher power, God, source, the universe, the creator, whatever you want to call your higher power, your inner light. That is what a lot of us are now focusing on, because we're like we're moving away from fear and heaviness, right? And we're moving into a lighter way of being. And this book is just a really good book that I highly recommend. That'll explain so much, and you can auto book it. If you're driving a lot, you can auto book and listen, but I highly recommend getting a pen and getting the book from Amazon. It's like $13, and get your pen ready and your highlighter ready, because you're going to want to underline so much of this book. It's just so good. So let me get you one more little something before. It's like talks about energy. It talks about I don't want to spoiler alert it too much, but like one of the insights in the very beginning is coincidences, right? And we have these coincidences, but they're not. They're like divine alignments. And I had this book. This is my favorite book. I had it 5 years ago. I've loaned it out a few times. I think I've had to rebuy it a few times. And I had this book. I reread it. I gave it to my mom in May. Got one for her, one for me. So I got another one. And this time I had my pen and I underlined it all. And I had it on the table because I wanted to talk to you guys about it. And I went to this shop, right? And there was this girl, and she was like, man, how you been feeling? I'm like, how you been feeling lately? Because we've been really drained this past week. There's like a lot going on with the Schumann resonance, and, you know, solar flares. And so a lot of us are feeling, you know, we have been feeling tired, right? We've been feeling tired, and they say it's because we're getting DNA upgrades, right? I know this might sound crazy to a lot of people, but I know a lot of people know exactly what I'm talking about. And so we're getting these upgrades, so we have to find a balance between doing, and being. We need to find a balance between go, and rest, right? And so conserving our energy so that we can show back up again. And so, anyways, I'm telling that girl, you know, we're telling each other this stuff, and she goes, "Have you ever read the book, The Celestine Prophecy?" I was like, "No way you're saying that to me right now. It's on my kitchen table, underlined out, because I wanted to talk to my Crystal Soul family about it, and you're bringing it up right now. This blows my mind." So, I am going to show up. I'm going to tell my soul family about it, and I hope you guys get this book. I hope you get it. I know you will, because I highly recommend it, and it will change your life. It's a game changer. So yeah, I'm not going to spoil it too much, and I just wish you the most beautiful day, and I'll see you on the next video.